Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a healthy what I eat in a day. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I thought it was about time that we catch up. Ever since I started working from home during this whole quarantine thing, my eating schedule has been really off. So this past week, I've really been trying to get back on track to my normal eating schedule. I've also been having a lot more treats, which is not good. I've just been bored and been snacking on unhealthy things, so we are trying to kick that habit. When you're bored in quarantine, you just snack on cookies all day and it's not good. But today I have a lot of healthy, yummy meals planned, so I'm super excited. I'm starving, my stomach just growled, so I am ready for breakfast. But before we go to the kitchen, make sure that you're subscribed down below because it really supports my channel, and give this video a thumbs up. So this morning I'm gonna make a small batch of banana pancakes because I have this one banana left and it's already pretty bad, but I need to use it before it's just not usable anymore. Before we make banana pancakes though, I'm going to make myself a cup of green tea. If you guys saw my trying green tea for a whole week video, I do still drink it, not every single day, but I just try to drink it whenever I remember. I like to drink it first thing in the morning if I can, but if I don't remember until later in the day, then I'll make it like my after dinner like snack almost. It kind of curves that sweet craving. So I'm gonna fill this guy up with water, put it in the microwave, and start my green tea. So here is my tea. I just used the same green tea bags that I did in the video. It's the Bigelow green tea, the classic kind, and then I just do a little wedge of lemon and a dash of honey. I like to make this before I even start on my breakfast, that way I can let it cool before it is time to eat. So we are just gonna set this to the side and make our pancakes. All right, so now I'm gonna get started on the pancakes. I'm using this very ripe banana, 1 egg, then I think I'm gonna do like 1.5 to 2 scoops of protein powder. I'm using my chocolate one today just to make them a little more chocolatey. And then I'm also gonna add a dash of chocolate chips. I have these dark chocolate chips, so I'm just gonna add a few of those. So for on top of my pancakes, I'm just gonna cut up 2 little strawberries, and on the side, I am having half of a grapefruit because I am obsessed with grapefruit right now. I literally eat a half a grapefruit like every single morning. And then my favorite breakfast side dish, I'm gonna have 2 slices of turkey bacon. This is the butterball kind. The name really throws me off because it sounds like it should be unhealthy, called butterball, but you know, it's just turkey bacon. And behold, we have my finished breakfast. So I got the 2 banana pancakes. I spread some almond butter on top, and then I put my strawberries. Then I have my 2 slices of turkey bacon, my half of a grapefruit, which I already cut up, and I have my grapefruit spoon ready. And now my tea is plenty cooled off so that I can drink it with breakfast. I'm not entirely sure how long this is gonna tide me over since it was such a small banana. I'm probably gonna get hungry in like a few hours. So I am going to eat this up, and I will catch you guys when I have a mid-morning snack or lunch. Alright, so it's 11:30 right now and I'm ready for lunch. I made it 3 hours after eating breakfast, so that was actually a lot more filling than I thought it was gonna be. I am super excited for this lunch. It looks so good. Let me show you guys what I'm gonna make. So we are going to be making a chicken pesto gnocchi. It's like chicken pesto pasta, but I'll be doing cauliflower gnocchi instead to make it a little bit more low carb. And here I'm gonna throw in this tomato, the rest of this pre-chopped onion I had in the fridge. This is kind of random, but I have sweet peas in the freezer and I love peas, so I'm just gonna throw these guys in there. I don't think it'll be weird. I have a pre-cooked chicken from the store. This is the family size one, so it's freaking huge. I love getting these from the stores. It just makes making chicken so much easier. I don't have to get out of the freezer and thaw it and cut it up. It's just like ready to go, already cooked. All I need to do is just shred off however much I want, so that'll be my meat for lunch. And then I'll throw in a bunch of mushrooms, some yummy garlic, of course, and then our pesto sauce. So I'm gonna start by throwing the gnocchi gnocchi in the air fryer. It is so much easier than pan frying it, first of all, because it's way less mess, and it makes the gnocchi crunchy on the outside but soft on the inside, which is like my perfect ideal gnocchi texture, so I love making them in the air fryer. And then all we need to do is saute a few of these veggies, throw the chicken in the microwave, and we'll be ready to go. Alright, so we got the chicken warmed up from the microwave, and I cut up a little bit too much, so I left some of it out. The gnocchi turned out perfectly. That was only 7 minutes in the air fryer at 350, so they turned out really good. We'll throw those guys in there. And then we have our veggie mixture, the peas and tomatoes and onion and mushrooms. This looks so good. So many good veggies. This is a big meal. And then, of course, the most important part, we're gonna add some pesto. I'm just kind of eyeing it, and I kind of know how much pesto I like, but just put on however much you like. Or if you don't like pesto, don't use pesto. You could definitely do this with tomato sauce. It would be just as good. Then I'm just gonna add a tiny touch of olive oil. Then we're gonna cake on the red pepper flakes, I have no spice in here yet. And then this is my favorite seasoning ever. It's the Bavarian seasoning. I got this from a local spice house back in my hometown, but I think other places have this spice as well. Some freshly cracked pepper. I'm not gonna add any salt to this because if you look on the packaging for the cauliflower gnocchi from Trader Joe's, they actually have so much sodium in them, so I try not to add any extra salt whenever I'm eating them. Other than that, they're pretty healthy, but they do have a lot of salt in them. All right, let's give her a taste test. Let's get a mushroom, a piece of chicken, a gnocchi. This is so good. It's definitely one of my go-to meals. This is one of my favorite easy lunches to make at home. It is so easy. Everything's basically already pre-prepared. Obviously, if you don't have a cooked chicken, you could just make the chicken yourself, but I love that I don't have to make the chicken because that is just so much extra work. And it's also really easy cleanup because I didn't have to use a pan for the gnocchi or the chicken, so that eliminates a lot there. And then I just used the same pan from this morning from the pancakes for the vegetables because they're just pancakes and they don't really like stick to the pan, so I was like, might as well reuse it. So this is my healthy pesto chicken gnocchi. Definitely one of my favorite recipes ever. You guys should definitely try it out. I love pesto, so I'll pretty much put it on anything. Also, I have been drinking water ever since I finished my tea. This is still my first Yeti. I've been kind of bad about drinking water ever since I've been working from home. Sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm bad. So today I'm gonna try to drink at least 3 of these. I'm gonna take a break from work and watch some Full House while I eat my lunch, and I will catch you guys at my next meal. All right, my stomach has finally settled from lunch. That was very filling, but now I really want a sweet treat because I love having my sweet treat after lunch. I'm gonna be a bad girl and eat one of these frosted sugar cookies. We got these for Easter and they are so freaking good. So I'm gonna eat this as my dessert for the day. And then I'm also drinking this bubbly sparkling water in the strawberry flavor. Still don't really like this one that much, but I need to finish them up in the fridge. So for dinner tonight, Colin and I wanna do a steak on the grill, and we got these ribeye steaks last time we went to the store. These are freaking massive. Like, this is more meat than the size of my head. So I think we're only gonna make one, but I wanna get it marinating right now so that it's extra juicy and ready for dinner. So I'm gonna take one of these thick steaks. Oh my gosh, it's literally bigger than the size of my hand. This is insane. Put it in a container or a bag or something and get her marinating. All right, I'm just pulling random things right now, but I think this is going to be my steak marinade. This is pretty much everything I usually use when I marinate steak. So of course we have Worcestershire sauce. You definitely need this if you're marinating a steak. We got garlic. We got some crushed red pepper. We're gonna throw in a dash of red hot because that's my favorite. Some onion powder, a little dash of honey, and some soy sauce. I'm not doing any specific measurements. I'm literally just gonna throw this in with the steak, however much I think that it needs, and get it going in the fridge. All right, here's the marinating steak. I was trying to save on plastic by not putting it in a plastic bag, but I think that probably would have been better. Oh well, it's in this container, it fits, so we're gonna jam the lid on and we'll come back to this guy at dinner. All right, so it is 5 o'clock now and I am getting really hungry, so I wanna get started on dinner before I'm starving. Since I'm already kind of hungry though, I couldn't resist, so I poured a little bit of salsa and was eating some chips and salsa as a snack while I got all the ingredients out. While Colin does the steak, I am going to take these potatoes, cube them up, and put them in the air fryer to just make some air fried little potatoes. And then on the side for our veggies, I'm gonna saute some bell peppers, and then I have a little bit of a Mexican squash in here as well. Potatoes, I'm just gonna drizzle on a tiny bit of olive oil, add some paprika, garlic powder of course, and then my favorite is this Nashville hot chicken seasoning. It is so good and it just adds a whole lot of flavor and you don't need any other spices really. Here is the steak. She is basking away. We're cooking in the cast iron skillet. That way we can just throw it in the oven once she gets browned on either side. All right, I think we timed everything perfectly. They're all gonna be done at pretty much the same time. So right now, I am going to make a little mayo dipping sauce for my potatoes since we're out of ketchup because that's normally what I would eat on them. So I got a little bit of mayo, some Cholula, paprika, garlic powder, and onion powder. And that's everything that I'm gonna put in it because normally I'd do a dash of ketchup, but like I said, we're out. So everything's just about ready, about to finish off the meal. I'm gonna make some spiced black beans. It's literally the easiest thing in the world. I'm just gonna take the black beans, drain them a little bit, but still leave some of their juices in there, and then add all of my spices. For these, I'm gonna do paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, cayenne, and then a dash of hot sauce and salt. Alright, so this is my finished dinner, a steak with the veggies and the potatoes, and then I have the black beans over here and my potato dipping sauce. I'm also having a glass of champagne since we didn't finish the champagne that we got for Easter, so we got some of that. And I'm also working on mug number 2 of water, which I technically count as 3 because I drank the bubbly drink, which is water, so that's like kind of number 3. This is definitely a very beautiful full dinner. I am so excited. These potatoes smell amazing. I can't wait to eat this. And now Colin and I are gonna go watch The Bachelor, Listen to Your Heart, which I was not excited about, but since there's nothing going on and we're in quarantine and I've been very, very bored today, we're just gonna go for it. I heard it's not as bad as people thought it was gonna be. All right, so I didn't even end up finishing the beans that I had for dinner because I got so distracted by Listen to Your Heart. It was a very interesting show, but that's okay because I'm plenty full anyways. So that is all for today's video, my mostly healthy what I eat in a day. I really do try to eat as healthy as I can for all of my meals throughout the day, but of course I'm gonna indulge sometimes. Like I had that cookie earlier today, and since that was the only treat that I had today, I feel pretty good about my eating today. I eat different things every day because I get very tired of meals very quickly, so if you enjoyed these videos, make sure to give it a thumbs up so I know and I can make more of them. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.